think I talked about this before. I'm not exactly sure why I'm bringing it up again, but I guess I was thinking this morning about the different aspects of our reality and how we look at things, and like the Mallory Effect, and how some people can look at it and try to understand it and witness it with an insane curiosity, and other people are like kind of trying to avoid even talking to you because you might bring it up to them, and it's a weird place to be. It's a weird place to find yourself, to have to bend what you know in your reality is something that is very important to you, and you know that facts in your reality are altered from what you remember them to be, and you're not the only one, and it's hard to not be able to have a discussion about that with someone else who has the same things going on, and that's pretty much why I wanted this exchange, because at least theoretically it's a free exchange. I think it's a little more free once it gets over onto Rumble, just saying, and what I keep seeing here on this platform. The one I'm talking about, of course, but anyway, I'll have to say it. And that's why I don't like it here so much, because, you can't just speak, unfortunately. It's, I think a lot of people don't understand that, they're waiting for the machines to take over. It's like, they already have, man. Don't you see it? Don't you see it? They already have. Right now they're just tightening up the thumb screws. That's all. But anyway, it's just a weird reality to have to exist in, isn't it? This reality that if you talk about the reality that we see, it's fluid and shifting and constantly keeps going back and forth to prove it in some cases. I don't know. I would like to know, though, if anybody out there, seriously, I really want to know this. Hang on, let me pause this real quick. All right, I got this Bible for my birthday, actually before my birthday, so I was still 14 when I got this Bible, 73. It's a Holman version, not a Holman version, I'm sorry, it's a Holman publisher of the KJV Bible. And what I've noted as I read this and I compare it to the one that I read online, which is, I believe it's kjv.org or the kjvbible.org. I don't know, I just have it bookmarked and I'm always looking at it, but it reads exactly the same way. And hang on, let me check something. All right, I wanted to check. It was just official King James Bible online, and it'll pop up. It's got a little red icon. And they also have a 1611 King James version as well. If you want to switch it back and forth and compare, you can do that. I like that. But I've noticed that particular translation is word for word with this. And I can look up all of the same things online in there and find the same things right here in print. Now I've been told, and this is what I'm asking for, I've been told that someone told me that they have a Nelson Bible, a Nelson publisher. Mine's a Holman. Theirs is a Nelson publisher. It's also the King James Version, okay? King James Version Bible. But it doesn't have the changes that I'm seeing. Now, wouldn't that be awesome, you guys? So we definitely need to compare notes. So please, I mean, I've looked online and you can't find the Nelson translation Bible. I mean, maybe you buy it online, but they want you to buy a leather-bound Bible, of course, you know, and they make really nice ones, but I don't want to spend a whole bunch of money on it. I just would like to compare mine with that from two different publishers. I would like to see if there really is a difference like that, because that would be an incredible find if we found that there were different words in the King James Version Bible, but they weren't the same translations quite used from the Nelson to the Holman. Wouldn't that be interesting? And a lot of those effects wouldn't be there. I find it kind of unlikely, but I'd love to check, and I haven't been able to verify. So if anyone has a Nelson KJV print Bible that you have, because I thought I had one in the basement with my parents' old Bibles, but my dad had a Nelson or two, but they weren't KJV. Anyway, so if you guys have a Nelson, I would definitely like to know. Let me know in the comments, and we'll figure it out from there. Probably email each other back and forth, and I'll just send you a list of references to look up and see what yours says compared to what mine says. I think it'd be fascinating. So anyway, you guys hanging in there, I hope, and you know, we don't have much longer to go. I don't see, but we do. I don't know. I think it's interesting that I've had a chance to bring this up within a Bible study group with other people, and it's not as part of the study. It was an afterthought, just one of those kind of curious things, right? But I don't want to beat somebody over the head with something. But see, now I've put this already. I've got this curiosity going, and this guy, he's curious about the Lord's Prayer, and I'm going to let the curiosity just go, because you know, because he's going to go check it out, and I'm curious to see what he's going to tell me. I really am. I'm interested to see what he's going to say. He did make a comment that maybe it came from something Catholic or something, and I said, well, the Catholics have printed it, I believe, the same exact way as we quoted it. That's how I remember it from my memory. Obviously, everyone else does too. And then, see, that's made him very curious, so I just left it at that. So I don't know, it's kind of cool. I mean, if I can turn on the light for somebody so they could see something like that, I mean, this is how close we are. When we can see that there are things happening right in front of us that are, I mean, it doesn't make me feel good inside. You know, when I see it, I don't want to tell people, hey, look, you know, things that I didn't even believe can happen are absolutely happening, but you know, it's not. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, believe me. And I don't want you to feel like you need to shoot the messenger. You know, nobody does. Come on now. But I mean, I have to be honest about it. I have to say, this is what I see. This is who I am. I have to tell you, anyway. I don't want this to get too long. Love you guys. Take care. We don't have too much longer.